Duckling Kids.
In a peaceful farmyard, there lived a mother duck who was eagerly waiting for her eggs to hatch. She sat patiently on her nest, keeping her soon-to-be ducklings warm and safe. The other animals in the farm often visited her to cheer her up and offer their support. One morning, the eggs began to crack one by one, and cute little ducklings started emerging. But among them, there was one little duckling who looked quite different. He was much larger and had grey feathers, unlike his yellow siblings. The other ducklings quacked and giggled at him, calling him ugly and strange. The poor little duckling felt sad and out of place. He wondered why he looked so different from the rest of his family. He would often gaze at his reflection in the pond and sigh, wishing he could be as beautiful as his brothers and sisters. One day, when the little duckling was old enough, he decided it was time to leave the farmyard. He wanted to find a place where he could fit in and be accepted for who he was. The young duckling traveled through forests, meadows, and rivers, meeting various animals along the way. Each time he approached a new group of animals, they looked at him strangely and turned him away. The little duckling's self-esteem continued to plummet, and he became even sadder. One cold winter, the duckling found himself in a secluded pond where he spotted a group of elegant white swans swimming gracefully. He cautiously approached them, expecting to be rejected once again. To his astonishment, the swans welcomed him with open wings. They told him that he was not an ugly duckling, but, in fact, a beautiful swan. The young swan was at first hesitant to believe them, but when he looked at his reflection in the water, he saw a magnificent swan with graceful feathers and a long neck. He had transformed into a stunning creature he never thought he could become. The other swans showed him how to glide on the water with elegance and taught him to spread his wings and soar high into the sky. The once ugly duckling had discovered his true identity, and he was happier than ever. He realized that it didn't matter how he looked on the outside. It was what was inside that truly counted. The swans became his new family, and together they swam and flew, celebrating the beauty that was both within and outside. And so, the story of the ugly duckling teaches us that beauty comes in many forms, and that our differences are what make us unique and special. No matter how you may feel about yourself at times, remember that you are extraordinary in your own way, just like the little swan who discovered his true beauty and happiness.